It's your boy Evie. You're watching Evie Family ENT. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So you could become part of Evie's family. 8% of Eminem's music. I technically would say 99.99999. But there was about 3 songs now that I actually haven't heard on the Slim Shady LP. And I know there's some on Revival that I haven't heard. And I know there may be just a few, like maybe one on the Marshall Mathers LP too, that I may not have heard. So I don't want to give it 100%. So I'm going to say like 96% of his music, or 97. And I've heard Bad Meets Evil. But this one's going to be dope because I was one of those stands that has now I rock with Royce, but I'm one of those like stands that has a bad habit of kind of just zoning out and listening to Eminem's verse, you know? And I still listen to the other verses, but I'm not giving it like the same thorough vision and thorough mindset that I am Eminem's verse. So that's what we're going to be focused into on this one. So thank you. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Exactly. Dom said same, bro. Facts. So thank you, you guys. Or thank you, Laura. I'm excited for it. So let's get it and let's go. Whoa.
I reckon you ain't familiar with these here parts. You know, there's a story behind that there saloon. 20 years ago, 2 outlaws took this whole town over. Sheriffs couldn't stop them. Quickest damn gunslingers I've ever seen. Got murdered in cold blood. That old saloon there was their little home away from home. They say the ghosts of bad and evil still live in that tavern. And on a quiet night, you could still hear the footsteps of Slim Shady and Royce the 5'9".
I don't speak, I float in the air wrapped in a sheet. I'm not a real person, I'm a ghost trapped in a beat. I translate when my...
I'm not a real person, I'm a ghost trapped in a beat. And you know what that reminds me of? Because I just showed Zach Juggalo, which is the Juggalo. And if you guys don't know what a Juggalo is, most people do. But if you don't, well, let me not say that. I apologize. But if you don't know what a Juggalo is, or a Juggalette, it's like he rocks with ICP, okay? And like TP's, ICP, M. But he rocks with ICP. He hasn't listened to any of Eminem's stuff except for his main, like he brought up My Name Is, and he brought up My Name Is, and he brought up The Real Slim Shady. And I'm like, yo, are you serious? No. So we showed him Wicked Ways, and I just showed him Stay Wide Awake. And it reminds me of when M said on Stay Wide Awake, hold on, I gotta remember what he just, he said I'm a ghost trapped in a beat. And on Stay Wide Awake, we like got into an argument over the rhyme scheme about the ghost part, because he said he's like a ghost of not what the damn amazing poet. Not Da Vinci. Yeah, Mozart. The ghost of Mozart. And that kind of reminded me of that.
You could still hear the footsteps of Slim Shady and Royce the 5'9".
I don't speak, I float in the air wrapped in a sheet. I'm not a real person, I'm a ghost trapped in a beat. I translate when my voice is read through a seismograph, and the noise is spread, picked up and transmitted through Royce's head. Trap him in his room, possess him and hoist his bed, till the evilness flows through his blood like poisonous lead. Told him each one.
Till the evil, I trapped him in his room and poisoned him with lead until the evilness flows over him like what?
One of his boys is dead. I asked him to come to the dark side. He made a choice and said,
hard. Yo, I didn't heard words.
Up and transmitted through Royce's head. Trap him in his room, possess him and hoist his bed, till the evilness flows through his blood like poisonous lead.
So that like the evilness flows through his blood like poisonous lead. Yo, that's fire, like a damn python, bitch. And you just got poison going all through you. That's
His
funny.
flows through his blood like poisonous lead. Told him each one of his boys is dead. I asked him to come to the dark side. He made a choice and said,
Yo, I done heard worse. We can get in two cars and accelerate at each other to see which one will swerve first. Two blind bandits panic, whose mental capacity holds that of a globe on top of 9 other planets. Kiss the cheek.
And so his mental capacity, and remember, y'all, I'm actually trying to focus on Royce's verse because I'm a stan that always skips it every time. Okay, let me take that back. I never skipped Royce's verse. There is other artists that I like skip though, but not Royce. But I never gave it the same attention as M's verses. So I need to really thoroughly pay attention.
We can get in two cars and accelerate at each other to see which one will swerve first. Two blind bandits panic, whose mental capacity holds that of a globe on top of 9 other planets.
Yeah, his mental capacity holds a globe on top of his head. Like, I don't understand what the 9 other planets is supposed to be. Like, his brain is huge? Is that what he's saying? Like, my brain is the size of the whole entire solar system combined? Is that what he's saying?
Two blind bandits panic, whose mental capacity holds that of a globe on top of 9 other planets.
Yeah.
Kiss the cheek of the devil. Intelligence level is hellier than treble, peaking on speakers in the ghetto. Dismissal, I'm not a fair man. Disgrace the race of an atheist. Intercepting missiles with my bare hands like a patriot. One track.
I intercepted missiles with like the bare hands like a patriot. Call him out, Royce. I never heard that before. That's what I'm talking about, like a patriot. Because, he intercepted a missile because Tom Brady, because we rock with Brady over here. We rock with Brady. Yes, I'm from Detroit. Yes, I got the Lions hat, but F the Lions. They always F up every time, and then they get to the damn right there. We're finally right there since 1962. Well, no, since like 1980 something. And then they mess it up. Yo, how? And we were up twice. We were up by 2 effing touchdowns by halftime. So, F the Lions. I've always rocked with Brady. Brady's the reason I like Michigan. Brady's the reason I rock with U of M. Brady's the reason I used to have a fat head, which is like a big-ass life-size poster. I don't give a damn. Of Tom Brady on my wall holding the damn Heisman. Not the Heisman, but, about to throw the damn ball. Because Brady is the GOAT. And all the disrespect from Brady's got to go. Get that shit out of here. But even he knew it. Royce is a G.
Whose mental capacity holds that of a globe on top of 9 other planets. Kiss the cheek of the devil. Intelligence level is hellier than treble, peaking on speakers in the ghetto. Dismissal, I'm not a fair man. Disgrace the race of an atheist. Intercepting missiles with my bare hands like a patriot. One track sight without source. I buried the Christ corpse in my past life when the Black Knight mounted the white horse. And stay overword.
When the Black Knight mounted the white horse? The Black Knight, is that supposed to be Royce, and the white horse is supposed to be M? And they just keep on going. He's the Black Knight, and because they teamed up together, that's fire.
Race the race of an atheist, intercepting missiles with my bare hands like a patriot. One track sight without source. I buried the Christ corpse in my past life when the Black Knight mounted the white horse. And stay overword. It's like the Nazis and the nation collaborating, attempting to take over the earth.
Cause this is what happens when bad meets evil. And we at the trees till we look like Vietnamese people. He's evil and I'm bad like Steve Seagal. Above the law,
I don't know who Steve Seagal is.
Shit, me neither.
We ain't eager to be legal. So please leave me with the keys to your Jeep Eagle. I breathe ether in 3 lethal amounts while I stab myself in the knee with a diseased needle. Release
when I stab myself in the knee with a diseased needle. That's wild. But that this is like what's dope. What I really this is still on. I forgot this is still on the Slim Shady LP. You know what's crazy? Wait, was Guilty Conscience? Guilty Conscience was on the Slim Shady LP too, and this is kind of like it's similar, but this is more bars heavy. But obviously the Dre one took off more. But I did want to pause it because I don't know who Steve Seagal is. I just don't know his name. If he's an actor, I probably know what he looks like. All right, what did he play in? But I'm not good with the names. And then I seen that Joe, you said that he plagiarized Lupe Mural's lines a ton. You know what's hilarious about that, about you saying that, Joe? And he's talking about Royce, you guys. He's like, Joe said that Royce is mid. He's got some bangers, but one song of Royce's, he plagiarized Lupe's Mural's lines a lot. What's funny about you saying that is if you go watch the reaction, that reaction was my longest reaction I ever did. Me and Metastep reacted to Mural, and we literally tried to break down every single line, and it was actually one of my favorite reactions ever, but I gave up at the end. At the end, I literally, I couldn't talk anymore at the end of that. And what's crazy is I'm always talking, and I had to shut up. But to get to the point, I said the same thing. I said, this sounds like Royce. I was like, yo, there was one part of In Mural where it sounded, it made me feel like I was listening to, I didn't know if it was Bad Meat. I don't think it was this song. I think it was Raw. It made me feel like I was listening to Raw with M and Royce. So I understand what you're saying.
When I stab myself in the knee with a disease.
Oh yeah, that was your request.
And rage on anybody in squeezing range. Cold enough to make the seasons change in the freezing rain.
He's insane.
No, I'm not. I just want to shoot up and I'm pissed off because I can't find a decent
The disaster
thing.
with dreads. I'm bad enough to commit suicide and survive long enough to kill my soul after I'm dead. When in danger is funny. Actually, my flavor's similar to a waiter. Cause I serve any stranger with money. I spray 100.
His what is similar to a waiter because he serves any stranger with money? Now, is he basically saying he helps people? Or is that supposed to be like he's talking shit, like he's flexing, but yet he's also saying, I serve any stranger with money because he's helping the homeless and whatnot? Oh, okay, that makes sense, Cadillac. But is that what that's supposed to mean? Is it supposed to be, because that's dope if he did that. That's dope. I just don't know if that's exactly what he's saying.
No, I'm not. I just want to shoot up and I'm pissed off because I can't find a decent
The disaster
thing.
with dreads. I'm bad enough to commit suicide and survive long enough to kill my soul after I'm dead. When in danger is funny. Actually, my flavor's similar to a waiter. Cause I serve any stranger with money. I spray 100 men until they joints change while slipping bullets at point blank range like they was punches. Piss on the flag and burn it, murder you, then come to your funeral service lobby and strangle your body to confirm it. Whipping human ass, throwing blows, cracking jaws with my fist wrapped in gauze. Dipped in glue and glass, I'm blazing MCs. At the same time, amazing MCs. Somehow, MCs ain't that eyebrow raising to me.
Somehow, I'm blazing MCs. His hands wrapped in gauze, but with broken glass. So basically, think of a damn MMA fight, and think of you know what? Think of The Last of Us, right? If you ever played that game, or The Walking Dead, and you got glass and you go to punch a zombie. Think of that, right? And then he said, I blaze MCs, and then they like me so much that they wink at me or wave at me or something. That's the one thing about Royce. I like the fact that Royce can flow so well with M, and they can go back and forth so smoothly the way that they do. But I feel like Royce a lot of the times is trying to do the crazy, like how M does, where he does the psychopath stuff and he throws this, and it's every single time I hear that, Royce's crazy is nowhere near the level of M's crazy. And even though Royce is rhyming his ass off and he's putting together a dope ass scheme flow while saying somewhat crazy, M, just because his is so much more crazier, and usually it's written a little better, but that's debatable. But his craziness is on a whole nother level that it actually, it's a negative thing for Royce, for me at least, when I'm listening to it, because I can hear the difference. So you hear the difference immediately. Maybe not the flow, not the I'm talking about the crazy bars that M does.
Human ass, throwing blows, cracking jaws with my fist wrapped in gauze. Dipped in glue and glass, I'm blazing MCs. At the same time, amazing MCs. Somehow, MCs ain't that eyebrow raising to me. From all angles of us, flashing mag loud enough to cast the avalanche and bust the volcanoes erupt.
Hello? Hey, yo, what's up?
We're coming to get you.
They know what's up. I used to be a loudmouth. Remember me? I'm the one who burned your house down. Well, I'm out now.
Forget about Dre. Every day, motherfuckers want to talk, but they got nothing to say, and nothing comes out unless they move their lips like a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. And then he was standing at the burnt down house. That's what he's talking about, forget about Dre. And he was at the burnt down house in the video, and he was like, yeah, this old ass bitch back here Fuck that hoe. Yo, that video is wild. I love that effing video.
They know it's up. I used to be a loudmouth. Remember me?
I'm still
the
a
one who burned
loudmouth.
your house down.
Oh.
Well, I'm out now.
Shit.
And this
With a
time I'm
can
coming
full of
back
gas.
to blow your house up. And I ain't gonna leave you with a window to jump out of.
Fact.
Give me 2 fat tabs and 3 shrooms, and you won't see me like fat people in steam rooms. And when I go to hell,
You won't see me like fat people in steam rooms. Why does it gotta be? I think it's hilarious. And so I'm not, do not get me wrong, y'all. For anyone that's new here, I am not offended that he said fat people. So I'm not that person. I am far from woke, just so you guys know. All right? I'm not that person. But, I can try to respect people, But I don't understand when he says, like, fat people in saunas. What would make it different? What does the fatness or the body weight, what does that have to do with the bar? Like, because I feel like he made an attempt to put fat in there for a reason, but I'm missing the bar because I don't know, is there like a certain reason? Like, do you gotta be fat for that bar to make sense?
I'm coming back to blow your house up. And I ain't gonna leave you with a window to jump out of. Give me 2 fat tabs and 3 shrooms, and you won't see me like fat people in steam rooms. And when I go to hell and I'm getting ready to leave, I'ma put air in a bag and charge people to breathe.
Cause this is what happens when bad meets evil. And we hit the trees till we look like Vietnamese people. He's evil, and I'm bad like Steve Seagal. Against peaceful, see you in hell for the sequel. We'll be waiting, see
you in hell for the sequel, and then they got the song. What? It wasn't, no, it was called Welcome to Hell. Yeah, not See You in Hell. It was called Welcome to Hell, which is dope because I didn't know that Royce ended it that way. That's cool.
And we hit the trees till we look like Vietnamese people. He's evil, and I'm bad like Steve Seagal. Against peaceful, see you in hell for the sequel. We'll be waiting, see you in hell. Wall Street, Royce the 5'9", Slim Shady. See you in hell for the sequel.
Bye.
What?
Until next time.
And so that's the story.
Oh yeah,
Meets
Hell
Evil.
the sequel.
Two of the
That's
most
the
wanted
name.
individuals in the county.
Appreciate that one,
Made
Chris.
Jesse James and Billy the Kid look like law-abiding citizens. It's too bad they had to go out the way they did. Got shot in the back coming out of that old saloon. But their spirits still live on to this day. Shh. Wait. Did y'all hear that?
The hell is going on? That just made me think of Red Dead Redemption 2, which, by the way, that game is pissing me off because I got it downloaded, but it won't effing open up. I don't know why the game won't start. It just won't play. I had to download the stupid launcher for it, and then you fucking go to click play, and it just don't load up. And I'm like, yo, what the hell? I want to play that game. I want to stream that game, but I can't play it. But sorry, y'all. This is what I do, you guys. Listen. If you guys, if there's anyone new here that's like, hey, I want to watch a reactor that stays completely on topic, you are at the wrong place. I'm letting you know right now, you are at the wrong place.